Hello, Raw Food Rehab. It's Tuesday, February the 16th, and we are in the middle of week 6 of our 11-week total health and weight loss initiative. I want to start something new today, okay? It's been on my mind to do this for a while, but I'm just now finally getting my ducks in a row and getting the information together. I want to start about every week to 10 days doing a feature of one of our resident experts here in the Raw Food Rehab unit. We have very amazing, talented people in our midst. We have a lot of people who maintain really high quality blogs outside of the confines of the Raw Food Rehab unit. And it is my pleasure to share that information with those of you in the community who may be newer to raw food, or maybe you're not really even into checking out people's blogs. Maybe you're kind of new to the whole concept of blogging. But there is a plethora of information out there. Even though we try to keep so much information going here within Raw Food Rehab, there are just some people that I think that you should know. And the first day we're going to feature someone is today, and that is Raw Food Rehab member Lisa Viger. Some of you guys already know Lisa. She has rawon10.blogspot.com, one of my most favorite raw food blogs on the internet, and it's because it's so well put together. First of all, she is an artist. She has this just really gorgeous creative style. Her photography rocks. Her recipes, every one that I have made, I have just been like so thrilled with. And her whole perspective is staying raw under $10 a day, which is genius because that's probably the number one thing that I hear from people. Like over the last 5 years of being raw, I get these, I just can't afford to be raw. I'm on a fixed income. I can't do it. She's here to prove to you that you can do it. And not only can you do it, you can do it beautifully and deliciously and nutritiously. So she's giving you the photograph so you know what it's supposed to look like. She's giving you the recipe with her tidbits and ideas of how she put it together. She's outlining each one of the ingredients and telling you how much it costs at her local supermarket. So, those numbers might vary a little bit, but it's a good average. And then she goes on to provide the nutritional information of every single one of her recipes. It just is like over the top. It's so great. And she's very talented. So I think I've gone on and on and on, except I went to her website yesterday, her blog, and realized, much to my delight, that she is in the midst of putting together an ebook that will be very similar to what her blog is like, but she's going to add all kinds of other little surprises and tidbits to it. It is available right now for pre-order. I think it was $10 for her ebook. And I mean, I already know it's going to be fabulous because everything she does is just lovely. And so I want to encourage you, Raw Food Rehabbers, to support Lisa in her efforts. I mean, I'm just so thrilled when any of our members actually do something like that, and I just want us to show our support. So I've gone over and I have ordered my ebook, and it's going to be available I think around the 3rd week of March. And so going ahead and pre-ordering it gives you the assurance that you're going to be able to get it at that discounted price of $10, which I know is a very fair price for what it's going to be. So if you haven't visited Lisa's blog, by all means, get over there right now, rawon10.blogspot.com, and let her know we sent you, okay? And so every week, that's what we're going to do. We're going to highlight one of our Raw Food Rehab members and talk to you a little bit about what they're doing in their blog sphere, because it's probably been the #1 source of support that I got in those early years when I went into the raw food diet. I mean, there wasn't a website like Raw Food Rehab at that time, so I was just sort of groping in the dark, looking for ideas, support, recipes, and the blogging community is where I really got plugged into. I started my own blog and started collaborating with other people who were raw food bloggers, and it's really kind of how I got my start in doing the whole raw food thing on the internet. And so I just think it's a great additional aspect of what we're doing here in Raw Food Rehab, and I want to make sure that we highlight and give credit where credit's due. Now, the last thing I wanted to mention today is that I put a thread up on my front page main forum area where I always post all my posts every day. I'm currently looking for people who would be willing to submit original artwork. Raw Food Rehab needs a logo. The logo that we've been using, I absolutely love, but I don't have the rights. It's original artwork by this really snazzy European artist, and I love what I currently have, but legally I don't really have the rights to use it, and unfortunately I'm not financially in a position where I can buy the rights to use it. So I know that we've got some really tremendous artists out in our community, maybe people that are doing artwork or maybe people that have graphic design skill that would be willing to work with me on doing some sort of a really cool logo for Raw Food Rehab. All those details are on that thread. I won't go into that here, but you guys, you know I love you. I hope you're doing great today. I really would love to hear from you. I'd love to hear how you're doing. Let us know what's working for you, because what's working for you may be just that very thing that somebody else who's feeling discouraged today needs to hear. So I love it when you comment on the blogs. If you haven't already chimed in on our monthly roll call, that was also put up yesterday. Let us know that you're paying attention and that you're in the house. We'd love to hear from you. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.